top game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. Today, I'm kind of excited. This one was requested. It's the 76th most popular project in all the games right now, and it is Starclash, an RTS style sci-fi. Have I started? Yeah, sci-fi strategy game. It's not showing on my end, so it's weird. There it goes. Strategy game for 1 to 8 players. So I do love mentioning RTS, real-time strategy. I feel like most people know that term. Sci-fi strategy game for 1 to 8 players. I do like the fact you mentioned the player count. I think you're trying to showcase the fact here that you have like the chips, like how Chip Theory Games does it a lot, which I know people are very big on. Hey, Ricardo. A deep and easy to learn tactical battle where you stay engaged because it's already your turn again. So they're emphasizing how quick the time is in between turns. That's not something we typically see emphasized in a game that looks like this. So I'm excited to check it out. 20 days left. 102% funded. It is funded. Look at the main image. The big thing they want to seem to be spotlighting is A, big box. Always good to know. Premium price point. No tariff. Made in Vietnam. Okay. I'm curious to see what people think about that in the comments. Like, if people have more questions. My question is, doesn't tariff, like, aren't we charging tariffs on Vietnam too? I know they're not nearly as much as China. But I'm just, I'm interested to see, does that mean it's just yeah, I'm interested to see how everyone's going to handle this new landscape of tariffs that we have right now. And particularly doing it in Vietnam. I'm wondering if they're going to mention who their manufacturers as well. As always in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? That's what you need to convince Kickstarter backers to get their money. And they're a project we love. Interesting. Let's go!
Starclash.
Oh, wait. They actually mentioned that in the front, and I just didn't care because I zoomed out. Because, like, whatever. Like, what does that mean anymore? I don't think it means much to anyone. It means I think that you might get featured on the front page is about it. So I get it from a creator's perspective why you'd be excited about it. I guess it means... I don't think it makes it look that much more legitimate, right? Like, I'm not dogging it. I'm just, what does it add to your typical person? Maybe if you're newer to Kickstarter, I could see it being very nice. Okay. I'm trying to think of it from the perspective of someone who's a lot of different perspectives. It's a relaunch. According to the creator, he didn't want to postpone the first campaign while having some family issues, and the campaign was missing so much information. Wow, well, good. So this one should be a slam dunk. Let's go.
Starclash.
Ooh, that looks nice. Okay. Like I always say, it doesn't have to be fancy. It could just be tabletop simulator footage right here, but I get the gist. I get these big player boards with all the chips set up. I got these pieces that inevitably I'll put together, and they're probably going to be double-sided, so I can have different map variables, setups, and scenarios. Oh, you've told me this all in the first second. This is why we showcase components. Nice. Let's keep going.
Is a game of base building and battling for
I think subtitles would be nice here.
1 to 4 players. Explore the map.
I feel like some talking here would have been great to showcase, like, oh, he explored the map and he, what did he do now? It's toxic waste or something, and then there's a cube, and then he got 2 things. And it's like, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Expand to new resources.
Oh, is that was how you expand?
Your army.
By making it taller? Cool.
And destroy your enemies. With an array of units to unlock and upgrade,
there you go.
You decide meaningful ways to use the resources you gather. Every time you upgrade a unit, you gain access to powerful abilities and unlock a new unit to unleash upon the battlefield. March your armies into the mainframe areas where you fight over long-lost technologies.
I love this, because here's the bottom line. Instead of this being like 140 miniatures, because yeah, we have 2 miniatures, one for your regular one and one for when you upgrade it. It's just they're pop-out components. Or maybe deluxeified, they're like poker chips or something like that. But this is what it used to be like. Kids, if you're newer to the hobby, like if you go back and you open a game from like pre-2010, chances are the components are not going to be that nice. Unless it was like a really big release. And I'm excited to go back to that. Now, I'm not saying these components are not nice. What I'm saying is, I think that's a good refresh, just for the hobby in general. Like, I think this might have unexpected, potentially good outcomes that we go back to components that aren't going to potentially sink your company if the plastics screw up, or if your molds don't work out or something like that. Like, that doesn't typically tend to happen with the cardboard. So I'm like, oh my gosh, we made the cardboard 0.2 millimeters too thick. It's going to cost us an extra $16,000. It's just not how it works. You start dealing with plastic, it starts getting dicey.
As each round concludes, whoever commands the most units in these areas will gain data, inclining further towards technological
Music's a bit loud here. I started with the minis. They do grab your attention. They do.
victory.
They do. I mean, I get why people love them. I get why I love them, especially with the whole hobby unto itself, which is painting. I know so many people have told me, yeah, I bought games just to paint them. I was talking to my buddy Lance last night. He was just like, yeah, I bought the entire Hate Kickstarter way back in the day from Simon, RIP, or near RIP, or I don't know, whatever. And he was like, yeah, I don't want to play it. It's just I want to paint it.
Favor striking
But after playing games with nice wood meeples, now I think I also prefer wood as well.
at the core of your adversaries. Instead, demolish their base and win by military might. Claim the high ground to rain down devastation on your foes. Build forward structures to hold the line, unleashing timely reinforcements and buffing your units. Win your way in Starclash.
We got louder. It might be my ADHD. Very well, maybe. It's why I can't listen to like some how to play videos when they put music in the background. But I feel like that music was distracting from what you were trying to show / talk to me about. Because you got to realize there's three things there. I'm trying to look at what you're showing me. I'm trying to listen to what you're saying to me, and I'm trying to listen past the music, which for whatever reason towards the end got louder, even though it seemed like it was already too loud. But at the end of the day, this feels like an old school Kickstarter. I kind of love it. $6,800 needed. They got 7,000. Let's go. Gonna happen. 56 backers. I imagine they're also footing part of the bill, probably. But yeah, after the video, do I want it? Yeah, I'm interested. Looks fun. I like it. Looks like other familiar games. American and Canadian backers visit shipping section for no 145% tariff. Okay. Hi, I'm the designer leading with that. It's fine. I don't have an issue with that. That's the buzz around the industry right now. So if you want to talk about it first and foremost, I get it. Backwoods cooperative survival adventure. So failed. Relaunched July, August, the next month. Succeeded. Failed. Relaunched the same month. Wow, is that the same month? And then succeeded. Well, maybe not. Yeah, they succeeded. At least, yeah, they're 100%. All right, so let's check out Backwoods. Make sure people got their stuff. We must have got hoodooed on that new rule booklet. Grandpa and mother-in-law got cancer, and I've been changing continents, so it's been a bit of a hectic year on top of my day job. I'm still... What the hell just happened? Hoodoo? I didn't even know what that meant. I was like, what's a hoodoo? Okay, it's bad. So bad stuff happened. I'm still planning on releasing it as soon as it's finished. In the meantime, I made some effective how-to-play videos and a detailed FAQ. So people are waiting for an updated errata rule booklet. Understandable. Sorry to hear that. Never got my order. Are we still waiting, or did I just not receive it? So this is 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Okay. So can you do it? Yeah, I'm not too worried. They've done it, and it looks fine. Cool. So yes. And that also does get me excited. Anytime there's a huge gap between game designs for someone, that shows something to me that they were working on that game for a long time, which is what you want. I feel like a lot of games, especially Kickstarter games, feel half-baked because it's like, yeah, if you were to just let this thing simmer in the oven and just add it just a bit more, or a bit more cards, or a bit more this, or a bit more variety, I think it could have been a winner. So I love when I see that 5 years in between. Starclash. 1 to 8 players, 2-minute turns. Wow, I would honestly put that on the marquee. That's not something we typically hear, especially not for a 8-player strategy game. 45 minutes. Alex, strong asymmetry and RTS feel in a game that ramps up. Starclash stands out as an excellent experience, one worth adding to your collection. Strong asymmetry and RTS feel in a game that ramps up. Okay, it's fine quote. In the Tigris system, victory isn't a trophy. Oh, I thought they were talking about Euphrates and Tigris. I thought they were like using the mechanisms from that or something, which was exciting. And the chips are enticing. Waiting for my first chip theory game to check it out. I have never actually played a chip theory game in all these years. I want to get on one. I know they're fantastic, but I've never even played one. Gameplay, explore locations. I really want to try Hoplomachus one of these days. Expand and exploit. Build on new nodes. Recruit units. Upgrade your HQ. I guess I just want the components and the price to be great. Chris Leader. Ooh, Unmatched Battle of Legends Volume 2. Okay. If you love StarCraft, Command and Conquer, and the classic RTS games, you need to own Starclash. So it feels like an RTS game. Okay. 125. 189. Wow. Now, all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, I kind of expected some minis here. If we're dipping into the 200s, because once we get to shipping, we're going to be in the 200s. It's a big price. Now, I know that's because you're not manufacturing in China, probably. I'm going to guess that's probably... Let's see what these components are. 1 box. Okay, big box. 10 dual-sided map tiles. Whatever. Cardboard. Legends expansion. 8 Legend unit acrylic standees. Wow, I would have showcased these at some point in that video. I don't feel like we did we? Or at least mention it, you know, like as it like do the whole thing on Tabletop Simulator, and in the end be like, oh yeah, we also have the Legends expansion you're gonna want to get, which makes it up to 8 players and it adds acrylics and blah blah blah. I don't like these pledges, but there are cheaper ones. Oh, that's okay. So these are the featured pledges. Okay, cool. Additional items: 1 metal first player coin. 1 rules manual. Want to see that? 4 helper cards. Nice. Hopefully it's double-sided. 1 Starclash art book. No thanks. Now I start to look at price and I say, hey, that price sucks even more because I'm paying for something I probably don't want. 1 Starclash. Like, because here's the thing. I didn't, that's not the first thing that stood out to me. It was like, oh my God, this artwork just rocks my world. I need to have it. And you're not spotlighting the artist. I mean, the art looks fine. It's fine art. But like an art book? Like, unless you have a big name artist here, that feels like an odd choice. 32 stat cube trackers, 4 helper cards, 100 armor chips. Okay. Do we have to put the stickers on? 1 random faction themed sticker. So you have to put all the stickers on the chips, I'm going to guess. Is that it, or are they printed on? Faction themed sticker sheets. Okay. And then big box, I have 2 of these. 4 factions. Did they hide the stickers? Do you put on stickers or they put it on there? Because I feel like you should spotlight that if they're put it on there, because now I have this question and I don't know. And if I don't know the answer, I'm assuming the answer is the answer I don't want, which is, yeah, I'm going to have to sticker 136 of these on both sides. Like, I got to put on 272 stickers, which it is what it is. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. But I want to know now because I don't know. That's kind of annoying. I think the stickers are extra. Well, I don't feel like they're doing a good job because don't these chips have, yeah, the chips are printed on, right? I feel like that's one of the components you want to show off, right? Starclash is the best adaptation of StarCraft into a tabletop game I have experienced. 10 out of 10. Cool. Okay, I mean, legitimately, someone's giving your game a 10 out of 10. That's a quote. Have a cart total of over $124. Add us a pledge over time. Enjoy Kickstarter's new features with 4 payments over 2 months. Okay, cool. Like that. Mentioning that. Maybe put that on marquee. Who knows? Okay, so 69 for the 1 to 4. Or get the big box for 109. Okay, this is the price I was expecting. So what's different? So hopefully it's very obvious because I don't feel like it is at first glance. Is it the art book? Oh, the additional items. 16 beast and event tokens. So tokens. That's not okay. A metal first player coin. Don't need it. Rules manual. That is not an additional item. What? No, that's not. Is the Legends expansion... Okay, these aren't additional items. These items are... Oh, I see. It comes with shirts and a bunch of random knickknacks and paddywhacks. Jesus. I like how you lump the shirt in there over the components. Like, oh, yeah, we're talking about components. Like, and you mixed it up, too. Components. Hey, art book. Components. Shirt. And then just the listing of stuff. Yeah, it feels like you tried to squeeze stuff in there. I don't know. I'm going to guess that this one is not the most pledged. Yeah, 9. Thank you, sanity, for prevailing. No one wants your art books or your t-shirts unless you have something. Like the artist, the intellectual property, the designer, the something or other. But otherwise, you're just having those so people that love you can support you more, which is fine. But at the end of the day, it makes it look like I'm helping pay for those shirts, those art books, and it's just a bad look. I'm guessing this $109 one is going to be the most popular one. So the Scout, the Commander, 14, and then the 109. Oh, it's 8. 13. Which one is the most popular one? 13? No. 13 is the most popular pledge. No, 14. Excuse me. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. They're going to be footing a lot of this bill. Like, and this is funded. I have questions. Like, how much is shipping? I hope it's going to, well, I guess, here's the bottom line. I don't want to talk out of pocket because in my mind, I am looking at these prices and I'm thinking about last year when I worked for a Chinese manufacturer. So, and all the 1,000+ Kickstarters that I've looked at, this price just feels bad. But I wonder if that's because they're in Vietnam, or I wonder if it's because there's a freaking art book and a stupid t-shirt lumped in. Either way, I think this is the market telling you, no thank you. Like, your featured pledge is, I guess there is this one, which has 0. I was going to say the least popular, then the General Supreme with 1. What are these ones? The Big Box. The Big Box enables friends to play with more factions, matchups, and teams. Dynamics by providing components for 2 players to bring the same faction to the table. Perhaps 2 Septoid armies. So I need the Big Box so I can go play the same faction versus the same faction. And this is the Big Box. Oh, icky. Oh, there's only 4 factions and you're trying to get people to buy doubles? I don't need doubles. I got triple Barracudas. I don't need doubles of your game. Is that right? Am I reading that right? Are you just doubling here? No way. There's 8 factions. There's got to be 8 factions. This feels so... But here's the thing. That actually makes me feel way more comfortable about the project. Because if that's the case, when you buy the Big Box, you're essentially just buying 2 games. So... while normally I'd be like, oh, you need a 500 print run or 1,000 print run of this, you need a 500 print run of that, or 200 print run of this accessory or whatever. It's like, oh, no, this box is actually just 2 games. It's still, not ideal. There's a campaign book. Oh, wow, that feels like something we should have mentioned earlier. Way more in detail. Whoa, and you set up instructions, priority intelligence. I playtest many games and designed them. Starclash stands out. Massive asymmetry, snappy turns, lots of builds to discover. I love it. These are nice quotes. Play solo cooperative in the 1 to 2 player Dread Reach campaign with progressively challenging scenarios. That looks fun. How to play? Whoa. I put this way higher. I'd spotlight that way higher. Like, relative speaking, it's about halfway down the page. I think that's a great video to have. I think it makes the price of the price go down easier too. Faction, lumens, component, story. So, okay, so they are printed on chips. I don't have to put the stickers on. This is the best distillation of classic RTS. Yeah, I get it. This is like the 4th time you've mentioned to me it feels like an RTS game. I get it. Saruv style. Watch the Starclash 2v2 battle. Lots of videos. Game resources, rules. 2 different languages. Let's give that a whirl. As far as I understand, it's just 4 factions, so you get doubles for the 8-player pledge. Yeah, that is, that's not nearly as exciting. When it's like, and it is, like, I guess they marketed it well. Like, they owned it. Like, yeah, it's an 8-player game. But it's like, oh, actually, it's just two base games put together, and you go to 8. And lots of games do that, right? Like, lots of games do that. Like, oh, it goes 1 to 6, you got $2, it goes to 12. I just don't feel like most people market themselves as the 4 to 12 right from the jump. But kudos to them. It caught my eye. Most high design delivered on backwoods.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, okay.
You know about that.
So you're showcasing the previous game you did. Yeah, I put that a little bit higher too. That's nice.
So just so that you...
If you want to see our quality components and what we can do, check out our previous title, that sort of thing. I think I would put that a little bit higher. And then shipping for, man, yeah, so what pledge do I even want now that I found out it's just the same box? I guess I'm cool with just $69, right? Like, honestly, man, and you're telling me that's $20 less than, like, this is an $89 game? that doesn't feel like $89. And that's not with shipping. Like, we're not with shipping. That's just, they're saying that this is an $89 MSRP game. And you have done, and like, I feel like they have done such a piss poor job of showcasing, like, just a huge stack of chips. Because how many chips is it? It's a lot. Like, I have these chips, which are very uninspiring. Man, so the price is now $69 plus the shipping, which is $88. And then the all-in. What's the difference between the all-in? I don't even remember. All-in champion. I don't want the all-in champion, do I? No, I want the all-in not champion. So, okay, what's the all-in? Commander big box. Is that the big box? No, the big box pledges. So this is an all-in, but it's also a big box. So I don't think it's us. I think there's a different all-in we're going to find down here later. All-in champion. That's me. Okay, I see it. As you consummate Starclash back, you receive gorgeous exclusive merch with your copy. Oh, this is to get the t-shirt and the art book and those shenanigans. Okay, so $10 more. So yeah, it's $88. Or if I want both. Man, they really push you towards that. I mean, it's 170. Yeah, the price doesn't feel good. Just period. Long Pack Games and Toys. Dear Ryan Williams, we hope this message finds you well. In light of recent developments, Long Pack Games and Toys want to personally reach out to you, share how we're addressing the tariff. So we're going to do it, and cool stuff. Great stuff. And maybe I'm going to come back to this video, and I'm just going to be totally off the mark. But this price just feels bad. Like, period. And maybe it's the tariffs. Maybe it's they're in Vietnam. Oh, hey, life ships up. Oh, 19% funded. That sucks. That game looked cool. But, yeah, I don't know. How much is it? Just doesn't feel good. FAQ updates, comments. I think that's just because of how poorly you showcased it to me, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I had to watch a video. Maybe that's it. Maybe I have to see the video. Is there a component list? Player's guide? Bueller setup? Component list? You got no? Is it on the back? Tell me you didn't put it on the back. It's hoping for useful stuff on the back, but hey, a component list is useful. Oh, yeah, cool, useful stuff on the back. Is there not a component list? Hopefully it's somewhere else, but okay, looks fine. Looks like a serviceable rule booklet. That's always good. Final grade. Hey, you funded Ryan, you deserve it. With all the hard work you put into it, I'm happy, funded, congrats. Appreciate the German language version. I don't want stickers or t-shirts, but rather invest this in the art book or something else. So I won't back the all-in champion big box, but the commander to match the all-in champion without stickers. I need to add. Hey, Bjorn, I recommend Legends too. Will you be implementing the ultra legendary hero reward tier from the previous campaign? Oh, custom names and titles for the Legends. I'll make it actually just for you. It's live and up there now, so cool. That's pretty neat. Okay, final grade is, do I want it? Yeah, I do. I'm interested in the game. 2-minute turns. Once you told me that, got me really excited. 1 to 8 players. Good stuff. Do I want it? Yes. Looks like a passion project, too. Can you do it? Yeah. You did a game. Shipped out 5 years ago. You mentioned a little bit. I'm going to guess it's not the most highly rated on Board Game Geek, or I think you probably would have pounded your chest a little bit more about it. But let's check. Because if it is more highly rated, then I'll be like, oh, that was a poor choice. Let's see. Backwoods, 15,000. Yeah, that one's hard to like kind of point your finger at and be like, oh, look. Aside from just the components, which they did do there, which was nice. So, and I'm not saying that game's necessarily bad. I'm just saying at 15,600, that means there was more hits, more misses than hits when people rated those. I would give it B- because it seems very indie. Yeah, I definitely feel like there is that curve there, 100%. This is their second game. It feels like they've gone through the ringer. It sounds like when they were doing the shipping. And it seems like it's probably going to be a one-man show. So do I want it? Yeah. Can you do it? Yeah. How much is it? Doesn't feel great. And I don't know if that's because I'm the art book and the stuff and the crap and just like this feels so much like it could have just been such a clean, clear one. Like, here's the game. It's fantastic. 4 unique factions. The best way to play those is to get it up to 8 players. You get the doubles. So we like that's the featured pledge is 2 plus the deluxified components that are heavier or whatever the heck. And then we also have add-ons too, if you'd like, for our shirts and whatever the heck the other thing was. Like, man, the sticker sheets feel like an unlock or something. Like, hey, we're just going to give that to you, or a stretch goal or something like that. Feels like a stretch goal, right? Especially if you're going to artificially inflate this, which, you know, a lot of people do. But yeah, this spot looks good. I feel like this spot should have been higher. Yeah. Overall, though, I think it's solid. I knew from the jump as 1 to 8 players. I knew from the jump that it was quick turns. The 2-minute turns thing I really think should be on the marquee because that is super appealing. 45 minutes, 2-minute turns. And if you get me to the video, and yeah, I just want to see more chips, I guess. Yeah, I'm in. Price just feels rough. Maybe that's the new normal. Final grade, I think, is a B. Give it a B minus because it seems very indie. I think I'm going to go B. I think I'm not going to ding it like for organization too hard because I can always just look on the side to where I want to get. But like there was a lot of videos. There was a lot of quotes. There was a lot of graphics. The pledge area, I think, was just the biggest hiccup where it's like it doesn't look great and it's a bit confusing. And I don't feel like we're like spotlighting stuff like this campaign book. Like that would have been a great thing. Like that's like when you tout that it's an 8-player game. Like, I'm not like, okay, there's probably going to be a campaign book where I could play, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 players because I don't know. I just feel like this one had a little bit of an identity crisis. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to give it. This was a bigger company to be less than C. They have a rule booklet. They have how to play. And they have a lot of good stuff. I'm going to go B. And the other thing is, I appreciate the fact that they tried to lead with the no tariff made in Vietnam. I do. They were like, I feel like this is the pulse of the board game industry right now, and I think this is my best chance at succeeding and getting seen. It doesn't necessarily look like it with being like the 70th most popular game or whatever it is, but you know we're in the dead period right now. Hopefully this thing gets a second set of legs. I wonder how difficult that's going to be because I only imagine the tariff situation is probably going to get better in the next 20 days, which will then make, I don't know. That's weird. Like if I don't know. Like I don't feel good for any board game publisher right now. It's just such an insane time of uncertainty. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the B. Starclash, an RTS style sci-fi strategy game for 1 to 8 players. I'm excited. I'd love to try this thing, especially at the full player count, and especially when they get 4 new factions. But at the end of the day, here's what I also have to say about that. I kind of don't hate it because they've had enough time to launch this like CMON style with 4 expansions, right? Like you could be like, yeah, we're gonna unveil expansion 2 next week, and you'll see the new characters and the new, and they didn't. They're like, all right, there's 4, they're great, they're balanced. Yeah, B. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade, and as always, if you have a request for a Kickstarter, please be sure to leave that in the comments below, and I will try to get to it. Have yourself a good one. Bye-bye.